Kevin De Bruyne, one of the complete midfield players in the modern game. What do you expect we'll see from him this time around?
Well, he's a unique talent, isn't he? The way he can beat defenders, he can dictate the tempo of the game. Suddenly when he gets on the ball, fans get off their seats. Such an exciting, entertaining player. I can't wait to watch him today.
Cole Palmer. What can Chelsea do from this position? Well, he's been ruled offside. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Threading it and tossing through. Well, still a chance. Oh, strong hands to push it clear. Excellent goalkeeping. And good anticipation. To play for what will be a Chelsea throw. Moises Caicedo. Fofana. And wasteful from Chelsea. Can they jump ahead? And it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Oh, what an opportunity! Can they stop it going in? What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Lobotka. Højlund. De Bruyne now. Did well to win the ball back. Delightful pass. Is this the moment? A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
And Napoli get the ball moving again. How will they react? Lobotka. And Politano with it. De Bruyne. And he's won the ball. Scott McTominay. Spinazzola. Oh, this looks useful. Now with James. Fernandez. Plenty of support here. Pedro. And a loss of concentration. Well, sometimes you have to say a big thank you to your goalkeeper, especially when you're the guilty defender.
Yeah, the keeper does so well there to bail his teammate out.
And that is offside. That's a good-looking ball. And it's opening up. Can he put it away? And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Buongiorno. Chelsea will get the throw in. Moises Caicedo. Well, he's given us away. Cole Palmer. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. Will it go in? In position. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle it.
Well, here's the replay, and the keeper will be so frustrated he couldn't keep that out. He manages to get something on it, but just not enough to prevent the goal.
So, on with the game here. But I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting. That is that for the first half here. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front, Sue.
Yeah, we've come to expect more from him, haven't we? Very quiet so far, and just hasn't tested the keeper. And you can see the impact that that's having.
Well, the second half is underway, and no doubt about it, Napoli need to raise their game here. And there the move ends for now.
Oh, that's exactly what you need. Standing firm, not giving an inch.
Moises Caicedo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella. And a good intervention. And Napoli might be onto something. Lobotka. A really good pass. The keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Cole Palmer. Great vision to switch the play.
Yeah, good way to change the angle, isn't it?
So following the deflection, a corner kick. delivering the short one. Might lead to a chance. How did they let that attack come to an end? Politano. De Bruyne now. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Matteo Politano. And holds on to it confidently. Gusto. Fernandes. Fantastic ball. Nice looking move. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Fernandes. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Stanislav Lobotka. It's with McTominay. Politano. Now a decent position. Oh, given away. And the counter-attack looks on. Højlund. Kevin De Bruyne. Really well positioned.
Yeah, it was good positioning there, wasn't it?
Cole Palmer. Confident attacking play. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Could be dangerous. De Bruyne now. McTominay. But into the keeper's gloves. Fernandes. Oh, that's a really good pass. Will it be a goal? We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here we can see it again, and I'm sure the keeper's a little frustrated. He does get a decent touch on it, just not enough to keep it out. It's quite unfortunate, really.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Moises Caicedo. Neto. Enzo Fernandez. This could be troublesome. Possible chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, just look at the excellent link-up play to get things going. And once it falls to him, he's never missing. Calm as you like, slots it home.
So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. De Bruyne. Scott McTominay. It's with McTominay. Possession lost by Napoli. Pedro. Matteo Politano. De Bruyne. Thoughtful play. And easily intercepted.
Yeah, spotted what was happening there, didn't he?
Leonardo Spinazzola. It's with McTominay. Totaling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Spinazzola. And a good intervention. That's a good-looking ball. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, it's the start they would have wanted. 3 points on match day 1. You can't complain about that. And I'm sure they'll be looking forward to the next one now.
It is one of the greatest competitions on the planet. I'm talking about the Champions League, and both sides are thrilled to be here. Now they want to make it count on the big stage. It's Benfica. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Hello from Lisbon, a city that has so much to offer the visitor, and that applies to this stadium as well, the Estadio do Benfica. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready with all her tactical observations, Sue Smith. And there's always that tingling feeling on match day 1 in the Champions League. It's Benfica, and they take on Real Madrid.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout stages. You just think a quick start, gaining control of the game early, that's going to be key. Hopefully we'll see a good match.
Brilliant team pressing, chances on. Fredrik Aursnes. Decent position. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
It's a 4-5-1, or you could say a 4-2-3-1. This does offer plenty of threat going forward with the three behind the central striker. We may see the wide midfielders cut in and the fullbacks push on, while the defence is still protected from the two holding.
And cut out nicely. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching. Needs to be more alive. You've got to work harder to stay onside.
Dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. And played in. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. And that's for what will be a Benfica throw.
Well, so close to seeing an early goal there. If not for the keeper, they would have been ahead. Great save, though, you have to say.
Dahl. What to like about that pass? Options in the centre. Can they forge ahead? Doing well to keep that one out. Bellingham. Here's Mbappe. Federico Valverde. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Amar Dedic. Throw in here for Benfica. Dedic. Rios. Rafa. Well, no stopping him. But they took care of the situation defensively. Rafa. Not forcing the issue. Great composure.
Oh, the passing's so crisp, isn't it?
The through ball. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. Nicely cut out. Kylian Mbappe. Is with Vinicius Junior. Good work from Benfica to win the ball back. Dahl. It's with Rafa. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Mbappe. given away by Real Madrid. Dahl. Evangelos Pavlidis. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Again, they couldn't keep it, Real Madrid. Super pass. And wide of where he wanted to put it.
Yeah, the keeper seemed to have it covered. Not a bad effort, though.
Composed play in possession. Intelligent ball. Takes it on. Well, he didn't miss by all that much. Wide in the end. Aurélien Tchouameni. Kylian Mbappe. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Can they forge ahead? Oh, onto the crossbar! Rafa. Rios. It's with Rafa. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Delivering it into the box. And putting pay to the danger.
Yeah, it's about getting rid and getting his team up the pitch, isn't it?
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, the story as far as Jude Bellingham is concerned, a struggle for him to make an impact.
Yeah, he's barely had a sniff at goal, to be honest. Those defenders have marshalled him pretty well out there. Needs to find a bit of magic, that little spark, but it all starts with testing the keeper more.
So underway once more, no goals, no drama to be honest in the first half. Surely that situation will change. How about the cross? A delivery towards the back post. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Bellingham. There to win it back. It's a nice ball. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. Underway again here, and with that goal, the challenge has been thrown down. Jude Bellingham. Aurelien Tchouameni. It really is non-stop football here on EA TV. This is a game we're certainly looking forward to already. It's Real Madrid facing Monaco.
Yeah, it's one I'm looking forward to. Always a great atmosphere.
Good-looking sequence, this. Pass chiselled nicely. And teammates to play it to. Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. Could be dangerous. Possibilities inside the box. Jude Bellingham. And the ball in behind the defenders. And wonderful defending there.
Oh, I thought they were through there.
Last touch gives them a throw-in. Dahl. Otamendi has it. And into the last 30 minutes now. Doing well to keep it. Otamendi. That'll be a Benfica ball. Rafa. Can they set up a chance? Opportunity here. And a high degree of difficulty there for the keeper.
Yeah, his reaction speed was outstanding and stopped what looked like a certain goal.
Deliver it with accuracy. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, useful ball. Now what can they do from here? Just lost the momentum.
Oh, it's brilliant positioning, shutting down the attack before it started.
Pavlidis. Antonio Silva. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Counter-attacking possibilities. Benfica sloppy in possession. Tchouameni. What can the Real do from this position? Aurelien Tchouameni. And he read it superbly. Now we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Rios. Antonio Silva. Pass, and justifiably so. Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Here's Mbappe. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side, but quick thinking defensively. Might be a chance here. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
can see it again. You do have to feel for the keeper. He's left completely exposed at the back. He never really had much of a chance. Poor defending, you have to say.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Kylian Mbappe. Opportunity. Well, that is top-class goalkeeping for you.
Yeah, he barely had a moment to move, and those reflexes were absolutely top class.
And over it comes. There is left a bit to be desired. But it just petered out. Dahl. Pavlidis. Now a decent position. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Counter-attacking possibilities. And he's broken free. They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game, and this could be a dramatic finale.
Well, this is all about how quickly they go from back to front. The pace on the counter's frightening. And as soon as Mbappe's 1v1 with the keeper, you just expect him to score. He gets so much power on the shot, the keeper's left with little chance, really.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Well, you might say it's the ideal way to see out a game when you can pass like this. Pavlidis. Intelligent ball. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Well, we can see it again. It's impressive how he gets to the byline, sees his teammate, and it's a great pullback. And once it falls to him, he's never missing. Calm as you like, slots it home.
Well, now it is final, and Real Madrid will be wondering where it went awry tonight. A terrible start to their Champions League campaign.
Well, it's not the start they'd have hoped for. It's all about how they respond now. Lots of work on the training ground before the next match, and they'll be hoping that they can bounce back.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Yeah, it was a good performance from him, wasn't it? On and off the ball, always seemed to be in the right place at the right time. He definitely played his part in the results.
The start of a new Champions League season for these two sides, and it's nothing to be sniffed at. A highly significant occasion. Who will come out on top? And welcome on a rainy night. The heavens opened earlier, and it just hasn't Lented. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And on the menu is action from match day 1 in the Champions League. What are you expecting to see?
As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension. But these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
Decent idea. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, when you're playing a 3-5-2 formation, the position of the wing-backs is key. If they drop too deep, you can't dominate possession. And if they play too high, you leave the centre-backs exposed. They have to get the balance right.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, if they're going to play with the front two in this 3-5-2 system, they have to make sure they play as a pair and link up at every opportunity. If they do, they're going to be a real handful.
Zorgan. Opportunity here. That's a superb challenge.
Yeah, super stuff there.
Davide Zappacosta. Giacomo Raspadori. Martin de Roon. Berat Djimsiti now. Davide Zappacosta. It's with de Roon. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Thoughtful play. Decent position. And the perfect position to read it. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, a touch too heavy there.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
And passing it through. Martin de Roon. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence. Scalvini. Berat Djimsiti now. Charles de Ketelaere. Moving the ball well here. Davide Zappacosta. Intercepted effortlessly. Zorgan. And now Rodriguez on the ball. Aitel Haj. Oh, great vision. Their turn to try to keep it. Wasteful again in possession. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. McAllister. And now Rodriguez on the ball. Niang. And Niang now. And it's with Rodriguez. And passing it well. Intercepted at the right time.
Yeah, good interception there, wasn't it?
Raspadori. Giacomo Raspadori. Now, Kolasinac. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Adem Zorgan. Might be onto something. What to like about that pass? Speculative ball fired to the near post. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Charles de Ketelaere. It's with De Roon. Davide Zappacosta. Kolasinac. Raspadori. Now Kolasinac. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Anouar Ait El Hadj. Raspadori. Will it happen for them? To put them ahead, and you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending.
That looked a really big chance.
That is that for the first half here. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Martin De Roon. On the ball, Zappacosta. It's with De Roon. Now Zappacosta. And the throw-in forthcoming. And Rodriguez. Adem Zorgan. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Delightful passing.
Yeah, it's great if you enjoy possession football.
Now here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Kolasinac. Now opening things up. Now Kolasinac. Can they chisel open the defence? Interception to snuff out the danger. Adem Zorgan. Anouar Ait El Hadj. And moving it forward. And Niang now. Ait El Hadj. Here's Rodriguez. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising.
Can they just increase the tempo here?
Must take the lead here. And wonderful defending there. So a throw in here.
Well, the visitors, as you can see, have enjoyed so much of the possession, but with the talent they have on show here, the lack of quality in the attacking third has been a real disappointment. They need to play with more urgency to win this one.
Good-looking ball. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Succeeded in winning it back. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Jim City. De Kate Delare.
Ik herhaal, professor Dr. Oosterbeek.
Kolasinac. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Cross fired over. No defensive resilience there. Adem Zorgan. And he takes it away. De Kate Delare. Can they find a gap in the defence? I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Given away again. Kolasinac. It's with Daron. Kolasinac. Giacomo Raspadori. 10 minutes left for play.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Jim City. Now Kolasinac. Jim City. And back with Karnaseki. It's come down to the final 5 minutes, and still they're deadlocked at 0-0. On the attack, is there to be late drama? And there's the feed into the box. And possession changing hands. And the flag has gone up, offside. Dangerous here. Can he put them in front? Denied by the bar. Back in play here. And it's all rather fizzled out. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Davide Zappacosta. And there is the final whistle. An evenly contested game. And both teams will have to be content with a point here on match day 1, Stuart.
Well, a draw was just about the right result, but the focus has to be on the next game now. Both sides will be looking for their first win, otherwise they could be playing catch-up.
It is one of the greatest competitions on the planet. I'm talking about the Champions League, and both sides are thrilled to be here. Now they want to make it count on the big stage. Welcome on a wet night for all concerned. It's been raining cats and dogs here. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Sue Smith. And a real feeling of all systems go. It is, after all, match day 1 in the Champions League. It's PSV up against Bayern Munich.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout stages. You just think a quick start, gaining control of the game early, that's going to be key. Hopefully we'll see a good match.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and they are really good out wide. The relationships with both wingers and fullbacks are great, and the latter constantly providing overlaps to create 2v1 situations. Both have got good delivery, so it's just about getting on the end of things.
Oh, look at this, they must score! Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness! Well, he's certainly not alone. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Serginho Dest. We're getting the ball forward. Mann. And taking it away. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Tar. Well, he's given us away. Decent idea. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, obviously there's plenty to his game. He's certainly multifaceted in that regard, but it's his ability to deliver balls in from those wide areas. That could be key. He does tend to get fantastic pace and whip on them, so don't be surprised if we see that as a tactic from him early on.
Mauro Junior. Fairman. Chance to do damage. Players waiting in the centre. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing.
Yeah, it's difficult to play against, you know.
And easily intercepted. Luis Diaz. Can they jump ahead? Can he score? In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Oh, that was so tight. You can see how frustrated he is, but he did finish it off well.
Mann. And scope to attack. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Konrad Laimer. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Can they carve out a chance?
Yeah, they do keep it really well, don't they?
Bayern have lost the ball. Man. Nice looking move, this. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Kimmich. Stanisic. Bayern have given us away. Veerman. Perisic with the ball. Unable to keep it, PSV. Olise. Now Harry Kane. And a good-looking ball. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. Upamecano. Now with Kimmich. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Mauro Junior. Veerman. Well, it's one pass after another. Counter-attacking possibilities. Luis Diaz. Disappointing.
Yeah, it was a bit sloppy, wasn't it?
Joey Veerman. Man. Dest. Will this corner bear fruit for them?
Well, just listen to that roar. It's been quiet for a while, but this is a chance, and they're trying to push the team to take the lead.
Who can they pick out? Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. In all honesty, it has been a struggle for Jamal Musiala to produce his best football.
Yeah, he has been quiet, nowhere near involved enough in those key areas. And they'll no doubt be hoping that he can find his spark again quickly.
Teams back in position, second half underway. Man. Serginho Dest. And a fine tackle. Dest. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Can they nudge in front? Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. Michael Olise. Given away by Bayern Munich. Mauro Junior. Well, they have the ball once more. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Dest. Could be dangerous. Serginho Dest. Pass and move. Their opponents really... Oh, genuine chance! And making sure there was no danger in the end.
Yeah, you can clearly see they work on their shape out of possession, can't you?
And the counter-attack looks on. But timely defending when it mattered. Veerman. Serginho Dest. Promising pass. Well cleared away. Kane. And Diaz has it. And easily intercepted. Can he find the right pass? Ivan Perisic. Well, out of play it went in the end. Josip Stanisic. And Diaz has it. And cutting it out.
Yeah, no messing about there. He saw that coming, didn't he?
Thoughtful play. Well, strong play here. Just straying offside. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Can they forge ahead? Oh, still not away! Kimmich. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Michael Olise. This might be productive.
Yeah, they've upped the pace now. Moving it with purpose, aren't they?
Ball lost by Bayern. Just 15 minutes remaining. Well, attacking possibilities. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Luis Diaz. Josip Stanisic. And Diaz has it. Jamal Musiala. Can they carve out a chance? Targets available, cross comes in. And the flag has gone up, offside. Ten minutes left for play. And on the front foot, this is great theatre. Mauro Junior. Excellent defending. Joshua Kimmich. Bayern pushing forward with options available. But really sticking to their task defensively.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. It's certainly cranked up a notch or two over the last 5 minutes or so. And you just think they're going to get one more big chance before the final whistle.
Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, snuffed out the threat.
Oh, it looked like a goal for sure. It was looking good, that.
Luis Diaz. Now with Musiala. Well, if Bayern could find a late winner here, it might be decisive. Well, that is a moment he would love to have back because it really was there for him. Not a bit too comfortable for the goalkeeper. And there goes the final whistle. But I think it's accurate to say that he didn't let his team down in this one.
Yeah, I've seen him play better. Did the basics okay, but nothing more. I'm sure he'll be looking for a better performance next game.
It is one of the greatest competitions on the planet. I'm talking about the Champions League, and both sides are thrilled to be here. Now they want to make it count on the big stage. Hello to you. The Parc des Princes here in Paris is our venue today. I'm Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former England international Sue Smith. And match day 1 in the Champions League for these two teams, always an important date on the calendar. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Newcastle United.
Yeah, cheers. Well, both teams will be hoping that they can get to the knockout round, so it is important that they pick up the 3 points early on. Just send out a statement to the others. I'm sure we'll see a good competitive match, though.
And the PSG team looks like this. Ashraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside Sandro Tonali in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Mendes. Dembele on the ball. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Anthony Gordon. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Marquinhos. And the lead beckons. Will it go in? There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
Well, the pressure has certainly been applied. Let's find out if Newcastle are feeling it. This could be interesting. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Real chance. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Here we can see it again, and this is really good strength. He uses his body well, and once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Gordon. Joelinton. Trippier now. Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Hakimi. Neves. Well, Newcastle have it back now. Guimaraes. Decent chance. Willian Pacho. Here's Marquinhos. And a throw-in coming up for Newcastle. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass.
Yeah, he was certainly on that in a flash, wasn't he?
Attacking possibilities for PSG. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Could be dangerous. Oh, big opportunity. Keeper had it covered. And the corner played over by Dembele. Not away completely. And that's comfortably gathered. Hall. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. He has time to play it over. Decent position. And a clever piece of defending. Joelinton. The Magpies looking creative. It's a fierce effort! Well, the keeper did his job. Didn't really have to work hard, in all honesty. Hakimi. Marquinhos. A failure to keep the ball there by Paris Saint-Germain. Bruno Guimaraes. Now there to intercept. Joelinton. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. And it's opening up. Well, not the desired result in terms of the finish.
It's not a bad effort, though. You just feel if they get one, they'll get themselves back into this game.
João Neves. And credit due, a good intervention. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Sandro Tonali. Well, a good tackle. Vitinha. Chance for Dembele. A smart stop here. Fired over by Ousmane Dembele. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. Well, it has been a terrific performance so far by Khvicha Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, lots of positive play, really taking the initiative, tested the keeper a fair few times, and it's brilliant to see him get on the score sheet.
So back underway, and there can be no playing it down. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from the Magpies in the second? Sandro Tonali. Now putting it wide from there, disappointing. Willian Pacho. Excellent defending. Might lead to a chance. Tonali with it. And a good intervention.
Spotted the danger quickly there. Great shape from them.
Vitor Ferreira. Ferreira. Just cutting off the supply. Too easy, far too easy. Ferreira. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Well, he was certainly up for the long-range shot, wasn't he?
Certainly full of confidence, and to attempt the shot from there, that was close.
Sandro Tonali. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Hakimi. Ferreira. High-tempo football. He just couldn't play that decisive ball. Trying his luck. Anthony Gordon. Joelinton. Now with Guimarães. Chow. Trippier. Released it nicely. Good patience. And to trim the lead. Well, that was an opportunity to get themselves back into this contest.
It was a good try. It's not a bad attempt, that, and you just feel if they can get a goal, they're right back into this game.
João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, danger here. Well anticipated. Could pose a threat on the counter. The threat could be there. Could pull one back here. Well, it had opened up for them, but still there is a lot of work to do.
You've got to score there. It's still an uphill task. And when you're down, it's all about being clinical when a chance comes.
Fabian. Dembele on the ball. Lovely weight. Hakimi. And nothing comes of this attack. Harvey Barnes. Joelinton. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Well, he could run onto it here. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. That's a good-looking ball. Couldn't hang on to it, Newcastle. João Neves. On to Mensch. Fabian. That's a good pass. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, here's the goal again. What a ball this is. Good vision to set up the chance. And he watches it all the way, then just tucks it in with confidence.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. And it's with Hall. Well, not far away from the final whistle, and PSG very much in control.
Yeah, they're clearly the better side. They've obviously been fantastic up top, and some of the goals they've scored have been top class. You've got to praise the work ethic as well. Really good.
Hang on, Sue, they might score. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a really cool finish. He didn't overthink it, just made his mind up and slotted it home.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. And PSG using width to good effect. Opportunity here. The save was a good one. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Well, got it away. Joelinton. On to Guimaraes. Joelinton. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they've got to make up for lost time now. A defeat at home on match day 1.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed. It's an uphill battle if you don't get anything from the opening game. It really comes down to how they bounce back now. It's vital that we see a much improved performance next time out.
Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. Really dominant in attack in this game.
Yeah, he was one of the standouts for me. Sets the bar so high and demands more from his teammates on a regular basis. Thoroughly deserved the result.
The start of a new Champions League season for these two sides, and it's nothing to be sniffed at. A highly significant occasion. Who will come out on top? Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And match day 1 in the Champions League rarely disappoints. It is Lucerne, and they take on Slavia Prague.
Yeah, cheers. Well, both teams will be hoping that they can get to the knockout round, so it is important that they pick up the 3 points early on. Just send out a statement to the others. I'm sure we'll see a good competitive match, though.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession, may go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You'd think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
A really good pass. And delivered into the box. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Stefan Knežević. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. Oscar Dorley. Sadilek. Lucas Provod. Oscar Dorley. Really well played pass. Intercepting it intelligently.
Can the owner of the green car that is blocking up the emergency
Oh, this looks useful.
return to your vehicle and move it as soon as possible? Thank you.
Provod. Oscar Dorley. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Good high press. He has teammates around him. Sadilek. Moimir Hitil. And a significant block following that cross. Jan Borgil. Provod. Moimir Hitil. Oh, good idea. And the keeper was always likely to do his job under no pressure. And a clever piece of defending. Oh, that's splendid play. Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. Really effective shielding under pressure.
Oh, real grit there to shield it.
Owusu. Well, trailing, but this looks promising. Incisive pass. Oh, he couldn't put it in.
Well, what a chance to equalise. He's just not clinical enough in front of goal.
Dorley. Polish. Tomasz Holeš. Sadilek. Well, attacking possibilities. Crossing opportunity. Lucas Provod. Provod. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Owusu. Owusu. Chance to cross. Clever defending. Tomasz Holeš. Sadilek. Oscar Dorley. Holeš. Sadilek. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Abe. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he's played well and the goal will be the standout moment, but I've been so impressed with his work rate too. I'm sure he'll want to keep that intensity up in the second half.
And off we go again. The second half has begun. Holeš. And cutting it out. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Abe. Interesting pass. And did just enough defensively.
Well, that's brilliant, isn't it? It's a great block.
Dorley. Playing with a flow and intensity. David Zima. Sadilek. Tomasz Holeš. Provod. Sadilek. Lukas Provod. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Good defending. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Dorley. 30 minutes to go then. Good distribution. Well, he's been ruled offside. And good anticipation.
Yeah, right place, right time. No messing about there.
Tomasz Holisz. Oscar Dorley. And he has options available. And a good-looking pass. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Jan Borgil. Sadilek. Borgil has it. And a lot to like about this attack. Well, fine use of the ball.
Yeah, the back line are getting dragged all over here.
Provod. Dorley. One slick pass after another. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Tomasz Chori. Dorley. The ball with Chori. Oscar Dorley. Sadilek. Well, annoyingly giving it away. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Sadilek. Dorley. The ball with Chori. Holisz. More confident play. Jan Borgil. And taken cleanly by the keeper.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans are doing their bit, trying to spur them on to this equaliser.
In search of an equaliser. This could be the equaliser. Oh, that was a marvellous save. Well, the keeper has had little to do until now.
Oh my word, is that the first time the keeper's touched it?
Now sending it in. With a decisive punch by the keeper. Skipping past his opponent. Got to it easily, the keeper. Dorley. Intelligent ball. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Oh, that was so tight. You can see how frustrated he is, but he did finish it off well.
Plenty of support here. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, it's a great start, isn't it? They'll be delighted with the 3 points. Certainly gives them that momentum going into the next one.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Yeah, a real solid performance from him. Crucial. but always working hard on and off the ball. He'll be happy with the win, I'm sure.
The anticipation is enormous as we get ready to begin another epic adventure in the Champions League. The first step on the road to the biggest prize in European club football. It's on the way for you live on EA TV. Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson. And it's time to kick off the UEFA Champions League season. It's Manchester City, and they face Galatasaray.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Guy. It's so important to get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here, and we get an exciting match.
Rodri. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? This is the Manchester City starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in goal. Rodri plays alongside Bernardo Silva in the heart of midfield. And the main man in attack is Erling Haaland. This is the Galatasaray team sheet.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here, but it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
Really quick tempo to this move.
Yeah, it's possession-based football at its very best.
Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Rodri. Rodri. And on to Haaland. Ryan Cherki. Lucas Torreira. On he goes, and on, and on. Lemina. Torreira. Moving the ball forward. What can they do with this? But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Rodri. Nunez. Now with Silva. And that's where it ends, with possession lost.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Cherki. Played in with that. Taking advantage there to win the ball. Rodri. Wants possession, but that alone won't bring them level. Ball one, well read. This is looking good. Now, can he get the cross in? Lemina. Decent looking attack, this. Teeing up the chance now. Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything. There could be something building for City here. It's gone over the byline, so a goal kick on the way. Doku. Silva. Nunez. Now with Silva. Rodri. Great instinct there to cut it out. Mario Lemina. Torreira. Now Osimhen. Lucas Torreira. More good football and the chance with all this pressure to go further in front.
Can they just find that killer pass now?
In the right position to cut out the pass. Ismail Jakobs. Happy to just keep the ball here, drawing out the opposition. Options available in the middle. Getting closer. And the attack is over.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
And that will do it for the first half here in Manchester. Well, Erling Haaland needs to bring something positive to the game now, as shown here.
Yeah, he's not had his usual impact, has he? He just hasn't got on the ball in dangerous positions. He's got to keep working hard to find that little bit of space to make something happen, that's for sure.
And the second half is underway. Osimhen. Ismail Jakobs. Lemina. Torreira. Leroy Sané. Akgün. Mario Lemina. They found a way through. for power and got plenty of it, but it's whistled wide. Possession lost and won. Really good pass. Roland Shalai. And the flag's up, offside.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Nunez. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Lemina. Surely now. Oh, gets behind it and crucially turns it out of the danger zone. Does well to keep it in. Leroy Sané. Can someone attack this? And that is offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Erling Haaland. And into the last 30 minutes now. Could be setting something now. Now with Haaland. Read the pass well and cuts it out.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Ismail Jakobs. Abdul Karim Bardakci. Well, as long as they keep the ball, they win the game. Davinson Sanchez. Leroy Sané. Sané. There's a sense of real urgency to this attack. Good-looking ball played in. And they're not going to benefit from a decent passage of play. They could get caught out on the break here. And that one is got away. And they might be in. Oh, superb defensive work.
Well, if City score now, these fans will go absolutely wild. What a finish we've got here.
With the owner of the silver hatchback with the license plate GR55J.
Torreira.
Please contact the nearest security guard. Thank you.
Shalai. Osimhen. Mario Lemina. Torreira. Leroy Sané. It's pass after pass, ball and players moving as one. Disappointing end to a good spell on the ball. Out of play, throw in to come. Mario Lemina. Abdul Karim Bardakci. Ismail Jakobs. Yunus Akgün. Not forcing things, moving the ball nicely.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
Nicely played through. It's there! And it's a goal! That's a real settler for them. 2 in front now.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Rodri. Oh, that's really well cut out. Cherki. Jeremy Doku. Rodri. And we're nearly there. It's only going and it's only gone one way. And for City, the wrong way.
Well, there are two main reasons why they're losing this game. Firstly, they've not shown enough desire to close the opposition down. And secondly, they haven't defended their box well enough. It's been a poor defensive display.
Lucas Torreira. Sane. Delivered into the box. Oh, chance! Great instinct there to cut it out. Haaland. They've found a way through. Teeing up the chance now. Oh, brilliant anticipation. And that's the final whistle, leaving the fans here to go home happy. A win to get their campaign underway. Your thoughts?
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what they've done here. Now they can look forward to the next game. They're in a great position.
And as we know, he can be a real handful, and he's certainly been that today.
Well, he should be pleased with himself today because he performed really well, he scored a good goal, and they won the game. An excellent day all round.
It is one of the greatest competitions on the planet. I'm talking about the Champions League, and both sides are thrilled to be here. Now they want to make it count on the big stage. Anfield, one of the most storied venues anywhere in the football world. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide you with all the tactical talk, is Sue Smith. And so the opening match day for these two sides in the Champions League. What are your expectations for today?
Yeah, cheers. Well, both teams will be hoping that they can get to the knockout round, so it is important that they pick up the 3 points early on. Just send out a statement to the others. I'm sure we'll see a good competitive match, though.
Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. And the striker today is Alexander Isak. Wirtz. Well, the threat could be there. Isak! And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Again, and he shows his quality to beat his man, finds a yard of space, and then his finish. It's quality, that.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Isak. Salah. Moving the ball really well here. And that's expert defending.
Yeah, he kept his focus well there, didn't he?
Andrew Robertson. Here's Isak. McAllister. Beautiful pass. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. And the ruling is offside here. And the pass deftly cut out. What a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Florian Wirtz. Played into the box. And well aware of the aerial threat. That's a great save.
Yeah, what a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. Did well to stop that, didn't he?
Weight on the pass. Marko Jankovic. Fine pass. Did well to clear it away.
Well, he was taking no risks there, was he?
Oh, danger here. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Gravenberch. And danger averted. Well read. So Bosley. Gravenberch. Now Mo Salah. Moving it so confidently now. Nice looking move this. And that is literally playing it straight into the keeper's hands. Silva. And good anticipation. Isak. Can he put it away? And it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now?
The ball, pulling the defenders all over the place, and the passing, it's so intricate. As soon as there's an opening, they take it. It's a great finish too.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again.
Would Alex O'Neill please meet your wife at
Marko Jankovic.
Thank you.
Silva. Matheus Silva. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Ryan Gravenberch. Wirtz. Now with McAllister. Decent position. Oh, chance! Oh, goodness me, off the post. Well, no danger now.
Well, this has been a really strong performance, hasn't it? They've created lots of chances. This time it's unlucky not to go in, but I still think there's more goals in this.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. Isak! Well, that is top-class goalkeeping for you.
Yeah, he barely had a moment to move, and those reflexes were absolutely top class.
Who's going to get on the end of it? A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now. Back underway here, and Liverpool handing out a very harsh lesson. Teammates available. Nice looking pass.
Yeah, it's a really well-weighted pass. Picked out the perfect run there.
Well, the keeper calmly putting that moment of danger to bed. Ryan Gravenberch. McAllister. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Andrew Robertson. Now with Wirtz. Salah. On to Wirtz. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. No more time left. First half is over here at Anfield. Well, when you talk about Alexander Isak, you're talking about a player who can be really dominant.
Yeah, you can see he fancies it today. Sharp movement, plenty of attempts, and it's no surprise to see him hit the back of the net.
So the second half is underway, and we're still reflecting on what was a dizzying performance by Liverpool in the first 45. Virgil van Dijk. Now with McAllister. Florian Wirtz. Showing good situational awareness. Mo Salah. On to McAllister. Virgil van Dijk. Gakpo. This is Salah. That's a good pass. Nice looking move. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. EA TV is the home of live football, and we have more fantastic coverage coming up for you soon. It's Liverpool up against Olympique Marseille.
Yeah, and I can't wait for it. Should be a cracker, that.
Just straying offside. Into the penalty area. Oh, that's a splendid save. Well, it's the sign of a good goalkeeper to keep your concentration levels high, having had nothing to do.
Yeah, but credit where it's due. It's a fantastic stop.
Marko Jankovic. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Gives it a go. Well, good hands there from the keeper. So Bosley. Ryan Gravenberch. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. And taken away from Salah. It's a neat move. Can he do it? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Here it is again, and he catches this so well. It's a great technique. The power just takes it past the goalkeeper.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Nicely timed tackle. McAllister. On to Wirtz. Wirtz. Andrew Robertson. Twenty minutes remaining. Marko Jankovic. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Alexis McAllister. Now with Wirtz. Nice weight on the pass. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive. And then he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper. He doesn't rush it, and it's a quality, composed finish.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. .15 minutes left for play. Jankovic. Medina. Promising ball. Now what can they do from here? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Isak. On to McAllister. And danger averted. Well read. Isak. On to Wirtz. Medina. Marko Jankovic. Oh, fancy footwork. What a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Andrew Robertson. Szoboszlai. Gravenberch. On to McAllister. Ryan Gravenberch. That's a lovely ball. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And space for them here on the flank. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they've got to make up for lost time now. A defeat at home on match day 1.
Yeah, the fans do look frustrated, don't they? You always want to get off to a good start. I'm sure we'll see a response in the next game, though.